got a lovely archive of old seed catalogues. If you flick through them, maybe back in the 1930s, for some catalogues you could find 30 or 40 varieties of cabbages, for example. Today, maybe only half a dozen of those are still available for people to buy. Probably about half of those varieties we can't find anymore. We've lost around 75% of our biodiversity, and that's not just what we've lost in the natural world, but also the food that we have on our plates. Actually, what it comes down to is if we keep reducing the tools we have in our box for seed production and food production, then we're putting ourselves in a really vulnerable position, because if crops no longer grow in certain climate conditions, or we depend on huge amounts of resources to be successful in producing our food, then we are going to risk our food production. Our experience here, particularly on a hot day like this, is that many of our crops are responding differently to different conditions. So some of our runner beans are doing really fine in these hot temperatures, others are really not doing so well. What's really important is preserving all of these crops for their various features, because we want to ensure that they still remain on our plates in the future. At Garden Organic, we're really pleased to be partnering with Jonga, who are helping to support the Heritage Seed Library in preserving those heritage vegetable varieties. What we're trying to do is produce seed, essentially. So we are growing all of these lovely heritage vegetable varieties for seed each year, whether it's a yellow tomato or a specially long runner bean. We want to keep those varieties true to type, and that's what we do on site here with all sorts of methods and equipment we have. Putting the seed back in our hands is a really powerful thing to do, and here part of our charity aims is to give people the tools, the equipment, the knowledge to grow using organic methods and produce a more sustainable world, which they can do from their own back gardens across the country.